The future is a very uncertain and spooky thing. That is for sure. It's even more spooky and uncertain when Facebook is at the helm, changing things from the shadow realm, right? But ladies and gentlemen, if it couldn't get worse, Facebook is trying to do some changes. Doing some changes that, it's causing people to be like, what you doing there, Facebook? It's nothing too, well, actually, it's pretty, big. So they're changing the name, Facebook. I don't know why they were like, yeah, it's a good idea to change, Facebook's name to something else, but, they somehow managed to make it to where it sounds so fucking, dystopian, if you know what I mean, dystopian. Corporation kind of vibe where like everything's going to be controlled under Facebook. But again, Facebook is under the new name Meta. That's right, Meta. Let that sink in for a second. Facebook is now Meta. So the Meta is Facebook. Facebook is Meta. Therefore, everything must go through Facebook. I'm gonna go ahead and show you just a little snippet of, I guess, the presentation of Zuckerberg's little experimental thingy-mabobber here. So let's excuse the ad here. Are you 10 seconds? All right, give me a second.
It is time for us to adopt a new company brand to encompass everything that we do, to reflect who we are and what we hope to build. I am proud to announce that starting today, our company is now Meta.
He looks like a goddamn robot in this. Look at his eyes! Look at his eyes. You cannot tell me that is a living, breathing human being's eyes. Okay, this man's a goddamn robot or some shit like that. Okay, it's creepy. It's really weird. But there you go. It's Meta. Alright, what does Meta mean? Like, what does this new change have to do? Is it just a brand name change? Like, what is it? Let's go ahead and read it in an article. I mean, I could show you the entire video, but I don't fucking feel like it, and I feel like we'd save some time just reading the article. Anyways, today at Connect 2021, CAO, or CEO, can't fucking pronounce letters apparently, Mark Zuckerberg introduced Meta, which brings together our apps and technologies under one new company brand. Meta's focus will be to bring the metaverse to life, which for me is weird. It's weird, and I have a little theory behind why they changed, Facebook's name to Meta. Is because of this right here, metaverse. I've seen this term being tossed around already, even before the conception of this company's new name, Meta. And I think the reason why they're trying to do this is because they want to capitalize on it. Because people are wanting to call the metaverse, which is like, I don't know, if you've seen Ready Player One, you know how like people connect to the world through, like a video game or whatever. It's gonna basically be like that. In a couple of years, I mean, several years from now, if I had to guess, maybe 20, 30 years. But then again, I don't want to speculate because, we've all seen the movies. We're like, in 2020, we're gonna have, skateboards or hoverboards. But then, what did we have? Coronavirus. That's what we have. We have no special technology. All we got is disease. A bunch of retards. That's what we got. That's what we have. It's a shame, but it'd be like that sometimes. So with that being said, though, back on track. I think Facebook is trying to capitalize on the term metaverse so they can, copyright it, whatever. So whenever we're talking about metaverse, it's gonna be talking about Meta. And I think also the reason why they want to do this is because, again, they want to capitalize on it so the newer audience, the newer generations can get interested in Meta. Because whenever I hear the name Facebook, and probably whenever you hear Facebook as well, if you're under the age of 20 or whatever, the first thing you're probably going to think is boomer. Okay, like, the first thing is probably gonna pop in your head is, a Karen, a boomer, a greasy old man, that has his hot political takes, and he's, posting misinformation and all that garbage. So, we're not interested in using Facebook, alright? Unless our, business or company requires us to do something like that. But as far as I'm concerned, I don't have to use Facebook, and you probably don't have to use Facebook either. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section down below if that's the case. But anyways, they want to change the name so they can get a newer audience. So it makes sense. I feel like that makes sense. You know, they want a newer, fresher audience because, you know, the boomers are gonna die out eventually, and who's gonna use Facebook at that point? No one. Okay, so Facebook's gonna fucking die. So this is the new phase. They're evolving. So they're kind of smart on their part. All right, it's kind of smart on their part, but you know, it's still kind of spooky. Okay, because it really feels like they really want to integrate themselves in our daily lives, which, you know, I feel like that's what they want, but when you tell it to us, it's like, we don't really want that, but it's probably gonna happen. I'm just gonna say it's probably gonna happen. Anyways, metaverse to life and how people connect, find communities, and grow businesses. The metaverse will feel like a hybrid of today's online social experiences, sometimes expanded into 3 dimensions of projected into the physical world. It will let you share immersive experiences with other people even when you can't be together, and do things together you couldn't do in the physical world. In the next evolution in a long line of social technologies, and it's ushering in a new chapter in our company. Mark shared more about this vision in a founder's letter. So basically what I was theorizing, it just basically spelled it out right here. Yeah, we want another version of Ready Player One. Obviously, it's not going to be as sophisticated, unfortunately, but they want something similar to that. So, how do I feel about that? Not the greatest. I don't feel too comfortable with it, and I feel like a lot of people share that same sentiment as well, especially since this is technically Facebook. I mean, it is Facebook, but they just changed the name, so, yeah, kind of spooky. Our annual Connect conference brings together augmented and virtual reality developers, Connect creators, marketers, and others to celebrate the industry's momentum and growth. This year's virtual event explored what experiences in the metaverse could feel like over the next decade, from social connection to entertainment, gaming, fitness, work, education, and commerce. Can you actually imagine, you know, you know, doing some trading, you know, actually doing business as some, like, weird anime bitch with some giant tits and ass, or, like, some, you know, furry bitch with, you know, a giant ass. It's like, I don't know how that would work. I could see someone doing that, but I don't know if people actually want to do this. You know, I feel like the boomers or people who are older are like, we don't really want to do that. It's always best, I feel like, it's always best when it comes to something important like that, to do it in person, you know, because it's kosher. It's kosher. It's best to do it like that, not through some fucking, you know, avatar or whatever. But if the duty calls, if the opportunity calls for that, if you can't meet up in person, yes, sure, why not? We also announced new tools to help people build for the metaverse, including Presence platform, which will enable new mixed reality experiences on Quest 2, and a $150 million investment in immersive learning to train the next generation of creators. Oh, that's going to be very interesting. You can watch the full Connect keynote and learn more about how the metaverse will unlock the blah 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 blah, and I guess this is like all the things that it talks about. Basically what you need to know is Meta is the new name of Facebook, and the reason why they're doing that is because they're grouping all the apps together, and my theory is they want to stay relevant in today's culture, which I am 100% sure this will definitely keep them relevant, because a lot of people want to use the term metaverse, and since they're going to take that for themselves, I think the cat is in the bag, or out of the cat's in the bag, or the dog's in the, I don't know the euphemisms or whatever the fuck you want to call it. But anyways, there you go. That's the news that you need to know about Meta. It's very spooky. You know what would be really funny though? If they called it Skynet. That was a joke from Keemstar that he made. Yeah, I definitely agree. You know, Skynet would be a really funny thing. But I feel like at that point it'd be like, okay, it's time to build up our ammunitions. If they actually called it Skynet, it'd be like, oh, when the robots coming, you know, what the robot dog doing? You know, those fucking robot dogs are just like there, and they're like, oh, let's put guns on them. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna have to get a goddamn rocket launcher now, because the goddamn dogs are gonna come after me. You know, it's gonna be kind of fucking spooky. But anyways, yeah, that's all you need to know about this. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about the metaverse. If you think this is a good idea, bad idea, if you have good hopes, bad hopes about this. Again, let me know. I'm really interested to see what you guys have to say. But anyways, thank you everyone for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. If you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button. helps. And subscribe if you liked this video, or if you want to see more content like this. It also helps as well. And hit that bell notification, which surprisingly helps as well. But with all that being said, I will see you in the next video. Goodbye for now.